Super Saiyan Rose looks to be making its way towards Dragon Ball Super Episode 56, but the question that's on everyone's mind is how powerful the form actually is going to be in comparison to Super Saiyan Blue.
Oh? We have quite a powerful one here.
Now, although we haven't really seen what the Super Saiyan Rose transformation is, one can only assume that this is going to be an inverted form similar to Super Saiyan Blue. Unlike an actual Saiyan, since Black Goku is not an actual Saiyan, the form may have a mutated form to where it gives him the advantage over Super Saiyan Blue. And having a look at Dragon Ball Super Episode 57's description, Goku seems to power up and unleash his full Super Saiyan Blue powers against Super Saiyan Rose. Now, although the name may sound tacky, and we don't really know the final color as to how Black is going to look, whether it's going to be purple, red, or pink, the fact stands that Super Saiyan Rose is going to be colliding against Super Saiyan Blue, and today we're going to go on ahead and discuss as to how powerful the Super Saiyan Rose transformation may actually be in comparison to Super Saiyan Blue. Now, one can only ask themselves, how did Black Goku manage to gather the energy to contend against Super Saiyan Blue? When you look at something like Hit versus Goku, Hit was actually able to gradually improve during combat, whereas opposed to Black Goku, similar to what Trunks said, he was also able to improve during battle, but it's definitely not the same thing. Black Goku certainly isn't Hit, but history has shown that Black Goku is actually able to improve during battle as well. But at the same time, it's also kind of hard to believe that Black Goku, even sustaining damage by Super Saiyan 2 Goku, managed to obtain so much power that he actually can rival Super Saiyan Blue in stature. Now, some of you guys might be asking, well, what do you mean by rival Super Saiyan Blue? Super Saiyan Blue, as of right now, is a very powerful form, so how in the world can Black Goku rival that? Well, we saw in the description of Dragon Ball Super Episode 57, where Goku's planning on unleashing his full power. The last time we ever saw Goku really go all out was against Hit, when he adapted his Kaioken times 10 ability onto his Super Saiyan Blue form. So the question is, will Goku do the same thing during this course of battle? And if he does that mean Black will also improve during the course of that battle as well? Super Saiyan Rose, although the name sounds really tacky, could actually prove to be very deadly when it comes to combat. Again, people are looking at the color and they're actually looking down upon the form itself, when in fact the form can actually be proven to be strong as ever. People actually doubted Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 until they saw it in action. Keep in mind that Hit is an entirely different being. He actually improved during that course of battle and actually was able to up his Toki Tobashi technique, but this is actually quite different. If Goku has improved, in which case he has over the course of time, he will unleash his full power. But against Super Saiyan Rose, in my prediction, I do think that Super Saiyan Rose is either on par with Super Saiyan Blue, or if not, slightly higher. Now, we all had high expectations on seeing Super Saiyan White, given the circumstance that a few months ago, Akira Toriyama has hinted at a white-haired enemy, but of course, knowing Akira Toriyama, he loves to swerve the fans. Now, many people are actually disappointed on this, and they're actually making really homophobic comments on the fact that this is going to be a Super Saiyan Pink form. Keep in mind, if Black is going to be the only one to use this form, this also means that Black might be the only person to achieve this form, and we will never see anyone else wield that transformation, not unless, of course, Black figured out that there is a higher level other than Super Saiyan Blue that exceeds all forms of God level. Now, of course, I personally believe that Black is going to be the only person to wield Super Saiyan Pink, and that is it. And with that being said, the form has to be utilized to its highest, especially if right now we're going to be nearing the end of this arc. Of course, we already know that the Omni-King is planning on having a multiversal tournament after this specific timeline, so of course the Omni-King has plans of his own, so this might be the final showdown between Black, Vegeta, Trunks, and Goku. And the question also lingers as to who is going to be the person to fully destroy Black. Is it going to be Goku, similar to how he defeated Golden Frieza? Is it going to be Vegeta trying to avenge his fallen wife in the future? Or if in fact it's going to be Trunks, and Trunks wielding a brand new transformation? Right now, speculations and theories are up there. People are talking about how it's going to be Goku, how it's going to be Vegeta, how it might be Trunks, but of course right now we can't really say for sure. But of course we can only dictate and look at the form for itself and say that both Goku and Vegeta do possess the powers to defeat Black. But of course, if Black is going to have a transformation that's going to exceed Super Saiyan Blue, then how in the world are Goku and Vegeta going to stop this man, especially if Trunks himself does not wield the Super Saiyan Blue transformation? Super Saiyan Rose is going to be, I think, a form in which will showcase lots and lots of anarchy, lots of destruction behind it. I don't think the form is going to be weak in nature. I do think that this is going to force Goku and Vegeta and Trunks to work together to combat this enemy, especially if the fact that this person is actually able to embed techniques within him, as we saw when he embedded Goku's techniques into his body, making him stronger. Now, a lot of people within the Dragon Ball community have been voicing their opinions as to how they feel about Super Saiyan Rose, and it seems as if 80% 90% of the people seem to agree that Akira Toriyama is very lazy, and all he's really doing is altering the colors of characters and not really including a dynamic transformation. But you also have to look at the fact that, remember when Majin Buu first debuted, he was fat, he was pink, everyone thought he was a joke, he was a very playful character until he transformed into Super Buu, and that's when things got out of hand. And of course, once he transformed into Kid Buu, people underestimated him because of his size and his nature, but Kid Buu proved to be one of the most destructive forces within Dragon Ball Z. The same thing can be said about Frieza, the same thing can be said about Cell. Now looking at Black Goku, you also have to look at the fact that yes, maybe he may have pink hair, but in fact he might be one of the most dangerous characters our fighters have ever come across because of his background of hating humanity. He hates all form of life, as we saw within Dragon Ball Super's episode 49, 50, 51, and 52. Black has a complete distrust and hatred for not only humans, but all forms of life throughout the universe, and he feels as if destroying everything will bring peace upon the universe. Now, you also have to look at the fact that I think that Trunks is definitely going to have somewhat of a huge role in this because he was the one that lost the most throughout everything that's been happening so far. He lost his mom, he lost his friends, he lost his home, and I think Trunks has more to gain here than anyone else. But in fact, that also raises questions: is how is he going to get the job done? Is he going to achieve somewhat of a Super Saiyan Blue form, or are they going to find an alternate way to defeat Black? Now, in conclusion, I believe that Super Saiyan Rose, as I said earlier, is going to be at least on par with Goku, but in fact, I do think that Goku is going to need some help from Vegeta in order to stop this enemy. This enemy isn't like Golden Frieza, this enemy isn't like Hit. This is an enemy who has a pure distrust and hatred for everything that he sees fit, and in fact, he wants to have his own paradise by eradicating all forms of life. Super Saiyan Rose, although compared to Super Saiyan 4, in design is not really unique in any way, shape, or form. The only thing that's different is the fact that he has pink hair. I wish that Akira Toriyama also added somewhat of a unique design behind this. I'm not going to complain and say that I hate Super Saiyan Rose, although I do prefer Super Saiyan White because I feel as if, judging based on the fan art, that Super Saiyan White fits the role of Black. Super Saiyan Rose, I am willing to give a chance, and I do think that in comparison to Super Saiyan Blue, Black Goku is going to beat Goku down, and I think that's going to force Vegeta into stepping up and having to work with Goku to defeat this enemy. Now, I want to know down in the comment section below, what are your overall thoughts on Super Saiyan Rose? My second question is, how strong do you guys believe that Super Saiyan Rose is going to be in comparison to Super Saiyan Blue? My third question to you all is, who do you guys believe is going to defeat Black Goku? And my final question is, what is going to be the role of Zamasu throughout all of this? Obviously enough, he has a tainted heart. He feels that humans are worthless, and in fact, he has his own struggles going on right now, especially with Gowasu having to overlook him and ultimately be shocked and surprised as to all the things that are coming out of Zamasu's mouth, especially speaking as if somewhat he is the god of destruction. He wants to wipe out all forms of humanity, as seen with the barbarians, as seen with the humans, and as seen with Goku. When he first laid eyes on him, he hated Goku, and even after battle, he vowed to make him pay. So I do think that Super Saiyan Rose is going to be somewhat of an inverted, mutated form that's only going to be fitting Black and only Black only. I don't think that we're going to see Super Saiyan Rose on Goku. I don't think we're going to be seeing Super Saiyan Rose on Vegeta. I don't think that anyone else aside from Black Goku is going to have this form, which I do think is also unique. I do believe that there is, and there might be, a form even higher than Super Saiyan Blue that everyone else is unaware of, but I think in terms of Super Saiyan Rose, it's only going to be somewhat of a Super Saiyan Blue-like transformation, only inverted for Black and Black only. So leave your thoughts down below as to what you guys believe is going to happen, especially during episode 57. Do you guys believe that Goku's going to require the help of Vegeta to get the job done, or do you guys believe that at least someone is going to be able to step up and handle business on their own, something like Vegeta, something like Goku? I personally think that Goku's going to require the help of Vegeta. I don't think fusion is going to be adapted into this arc, at least not anymore. I don't think that there's a need for someone like Gogeta to show up, but in fact, if Gogeta does show up, that'll make for a very awesome battle. Can you imagine that? Picture this scenario, guys. Super Saiyan Rose, full-powered Black Goku fighting Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. That would be an ultimate fight. Although some people may say that Gogeta does have the advantage due to his multiplying power and whatnot, I also believe that the timer would play into effect, and I do think that if Black Goku would realize that, he can actually outrun and outpace Gogeta until his timer wears off, therefore causing him to defuse, which I think would be really cool. But then again, I don't think fusions are going to be adapted in this. It's a cool little fan theory to go ahead and just, you know, having to visualize Gogeta fighting Black. But then again, people that are underestimating this form, I would have to say give this form a chance. I do think this form is going to pose a huge threat to Goku and Vegeta, but I also believe that you guys ought to give this transformation a chance and not shit on it just because of its color scheme. Am I a fan of this whole pink looking thing? Absolutely not. I do believe that this ought to be a very unique transformation, somewhat different in design, but am I on board with giving this transformation a shot? Absolutely. Now again, I don't think that this Super Saiyan Rose form is going to be anything higher than the God of Destruction power, or perhaps Beerus and Whis. I read lots lots of articles where people suggested on websites and other people's channels where the Super Saiyan Rose form might be even stronger than the Omni-King, which is completely false. There is nothing that will ever come close to the Omni-King. The Omni-King is a power, he is an entity, he is a being that far exceeds anyone currently in Dragon Ball Super, or I think Dragon Ball in general. So having this Super Saiyan Rose form be compared to the Omni-King is completely absurd. Leave your thoughts down below, guys. How do you guys feel about this transformation? What do you guys think is going to happen? And what are your overall expectations as to how Black is going to perform against Goku in battle? Thank you all for watching. Once again, I hope you guys have a blessed day. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more daily uploads. Leave a like if you guys cannot wait to see this battle. Thank you all for watching once again. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on this transformation and in comparison to how it's going to be stronger than Super Saiyan Blue perhaps, and how Black is going to be performing against Goku and Vegeta. Comment down below and let me know, guys. Thank you all for watching once again. Have a wonderful day, and I'll be seeing you all in the next update. Take it easy, guys. Peace.